If your girlfriend's around the 27 age, I might know her.
We're old. We're almost 50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're old. I used to say I'm older than I look, but I don't know anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah. My daughter, I've never had long hair until now, but she was like, "Where'd I get my curly hair from?" I was like, "Me." She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Well, I'll grow it out and show you."
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're holding Dash, and all of our sloths here are two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloths. This is Flash up above us, and he usually comes in about 10, but he wanted to come out today. I'm going to see if he even wants a green bean. And then this is what you can feed Dash, and he'll just bury his face in there most likely.
I tried to told you, buddy.
You want a piece of green bean, Flash? Flash is really picky about his food. See, he's like, no on the green bean. You want a banana, bro? So we don't feed them too much fruit because it has fructose in it. And fructose can speed up the development of the bacteria for the poop. So we try not to let them get too crazy with it. You want a banana, my man? They have a great sense of smell, but they have a horrible sense of sight because they have monorod chromacy. There you go, that's your banana. Don't get my finger, just a banana. There you go. He's into it now. You want another little bite, bud? So like I was saying, normally he's down at like 10 o'clock. But I don't know if it's the Christmas season or what, but he decided to sleep in this morning. So he's came out, so I'm giving him some food. Yeah, you got some on your mouth, bud. It's so funny when they try to like get anything off of their face with just two claws. It reminds me of Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
So they have 46 ribs, 2 sets of 23, and what's really cool is they have like this interconnected tissue, like a suspension system inside their basically torso, and the reason that's important is they only use the bathroom once a week. So you can imagine like a really heavy stomach sitting on their lungs, like they wouldn't be able to breathe. So it does that, and also they fall to the trees probably once a week. Yeah, because either they're just trying to get a fresh leaf, or maybe like a jaguar like jumps on a branch to try to get them, and it won't support their weight. So they both go crashing down to the ground, but the sloth is usually going to survive because they have 46 ribs and that connective tissue, which acts like a seatbelt for their guts. You know, like if we get in a car wreck, we get like kind of shake baby syndrome, so they don't get it.
Oh.
Right, Flash? Looks like he's pondering something. Very thoughtful. So is this your first time holding a sloth?
This is.
That's awesome, isn't it? Yeah.
Going back to sleep.
Oh yeah. They sleep about 15, 20 hours a day. So a lot of it is, oh, let's have a snack. Let's wake up. Let's go back to sleep. Another really unique thing that they do is they're really only together for mating in terms of the males and females. And what they do is the female makes a loud C or D sharp sound. She's like, yo, I'm ready. they make the baby and they're done. There is no hanging out together. So they need to work on their family building skills. But right, Flash? Flash is like, I'm into this banana. So on him, you can see how big their claws can get. Flash is only about 8 years old. So you can imagine when they're in their 20s and 30s, their claws are huge. Okay? And that's really important because then that enables them to get up bigger trees. So how their climbing works, I call it God's crescent wrench. Basically, if they can get their claw around it and pull it into their palm grip, then they can grip and go up. Right, Flash? I think Flash is in a committed relationship with that banana right now. Yeah. He's like, I'm all about it. Good job, Flash. He has his whole claw inside of his mouth getting his banana off. So Flash does exactly what we say in terms of using the bathroom once a week. We watch him come down the street and he holds on and he does his little dance just like you hear us describe. And we get to see it and it's hilarious. He just sits there and he holds on and he kind of looks at you and he's like, stop looking at me. And he uses the bathroom. Then he goes back up the tree. Out in the wild, the reason that's really important is when they're using the bathroom, that pile of stuff has the sloth moths in it, in their pile of grossness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they're using the bathroom, those sloth moths crawl up and live all over them. So in the jungle, they're going to have between 100 to 200 bugs, but the reason they have to have that is when they groom themselves, they get the bacteria, and that's what allows them to digest their food. Here, we're obviously no bugs, so we have to constantly monitor their diet, and if their poop is getting too dry or too wet, we have to change the diet.
Okay. I was wondering about that because I've seen them like pictures of them in the wild where they're covered in like green and stuff.
Not pleasant. And that algae that grows on them, it is actually glow-in-the-dark algae. If you put a certain kind of UV light on it, it glows. Because we were just studying more stuff, and I was like, what? I was like, they're the ultimate rave masters. I was like, they really glow. Pretty chill, though, for a rave, huh?
Oh, yeah. The bird noise brings me back to my sun conure I used to have.
Oh, what did you used to have?
Sun conure.
Oh, cool. You are not into the green bean. Alright, let's try sweet potato. Is he done with his food? I can hold that for you, that way you're not just chilling there. And any pictures you want to take, you are more than welcome, or if you need me to take a picture, I can also.
The phone's in my back pocket, and I lift them.
Yeah, for sure.
Buddy? Can I take a picture of you? Just like that?
He's like, heck yeah.
You're the cutest. I've never seen like their faces close. They're so funny.
I think they kind of wink at you sometimes, you know. When they're blinking, they'll close like one a little bit slower than the other.
It's just the constant tongue out is the best thing.
Yeah. It's like they're posing. They're like, I'm cute. I'm really cute. Get a Flash. Flash is our picky old man. Digging the sweet potatoes today. So we feed them a mixture of sweet potatoes, squash, zucchini, fruit, and a little bit of rice, but pretty much as much veggies as they want they can have. They really just can't have too much fruit though, because we don't want to spin up that bacteria.
The rice is what surprised me for a second.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to slowly move off of that, because they probably wouldn't have had that many starches, you know. Who knows? Maybe there was a Long John Silver's down the road and they were into that. I don't know.
What are you sniffing?
You might want one of these so you can try to do that.
You do?
Yeah. He's a sweet potato fan. I get so paranoid about them choking, I cut things into like the smallest little things ever. I'm like, I don't know if we could do mouth to mouth on the sloth. Good Flash. Good boy. That's the cutest one in lunch.
I have to take a video of it. Oh my god, you're so cute.
So it seems like everybody was down from Knoxville or Chattanooga today. It's hilarious. Like, week, every single person. Are you staying up here or are you going back today?
I'm going back home today.
Nice. I was telling someone before, I was like, stop by Bald River Falls.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen that place?
Mm-hmm. My mom's from Tellico.
Oh, well, she's lucky because that place is gorgeous. I've been going up there for like 30-something years to kayak, and I'm like, I think it's so beautiful.
Yeah, my mom's from Tellico, so we go up there often.
That's awesome.
And then my aunt and uncle, they actually live down the road from here.
Oh, that's cool. You tell them you're moving in yet?
No, not yet. When I was in college, they wanted me to go to Lee and stay with them for a little while.
Yeah.
But I ended up going to Elton State.
Well, that was probably less expensive anyway. By a lot.
Because, you know, neighboring states, but out-of-state tuition is a lot of money.
Yeah, especially for a week. You're eating your hair, bro. Alright, I'm gonna check the schedule real quick. I'll be right back. Don't run away with the sloth, okay?
No promises.
I'll be watching.
So cute. You might go on my wall, buddy.
He's like, thank you. So another cool fact about old sloths is if you like the real guacamole, and we're talking about the one made fresh from avocados, we can thank the sloths of old, and here's why. So the sloths that used to live a long time ago, they were so big they didn't live in trees, right? And they would be on the ground. And so at the end of their tunnels, they would find huge groves of wild avocado trees because they were so big they were eating the seeds, and the pits would pass through them. And so I feel like we should say thank you to the sloths for making good guacamole.
Oh, yeah.
Because without good guacamole, where would the world be?
I'm a big fan of avocado.
And they have some good guacamole at Sierra's. I think it's a little bit on Chatsworth.
It's, where I think Pizza King used to be there.
That's right, yeah. That's pretty good. What do you think, Flash? Flash is like, I'm back to sleep. You want another sweet potato, my man?
Alice? Go ahead.
Got it? Are you gonna do it, Flash? Don't drop it. Oh man. The other day I was trying to feed him up above me, and he drooled about a gallon of drool on me. It was not pleasant. I got slimed by a sloth. Are you looking at him, Dash? Another little piece. Might eat this. Here you go.
Oh, you just want the sweet potato. You got it. You got it.
So Dash's fur is right between like a baby's and the adult's. So you can see the adult here starts to get even more bristly, and he's kind of in the middle. But it's never like really bad, you know, like not like dirty horsehair. You want another sweet potato? I see you, bud. That's some straight up eye contact. I hear you. There you go. Maybe Dash wants another one.
Or readjust Dash because I'm afraid he's gonna fall.
Oh, he won't fall. He just keeps sliding. That's what he likes to do. There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, babe, you want one more? Yeah. It's funny, you watch animals eat and you're like, oh, chewing and smacking, cutest thing ever. And you hear a human do it and you're like,
Get the person away from me.
we went to some of those concert things down there on the rails or whatever they call it. Like, they're pretty cool. They had like a Jimmy Buffett band one time. Or like a tribute. What do you think, Dash? And he does have ears, just like ours, and when you're petting them, you can feel them. They're kind of like right there. Uh-huh. And when you're moving the fur around, you can see it, and they look just like ours, a little bit more like a circle than an oval, but they're pretty cute.
Oh.
Alright, Flash, that was all of the sweet potato. You ready to try some squash? You gonna spit it out? Oh, you kept it sweet.
How good is their hearing?
It's great. Like, you see how I just started?
Yeah.
So their hearing is really, really good. And Flash really sometimes won't come down until he hears like John's deeper voice or my voice. John's is deeper than mine, but sometimes I try to make it sound deeper. So Flash will want to move. They really rely on their sense of hearing and sense of smell to figure out what's going on because they have horrible vision. They have monorod chromacy. Right, Dash? Here's another little one for him. See if we can go for that.
Oh, you're not a picky eater, are you?
Try green bean now? Yeah, buddy. Getting some good eating in. When they get something too big in their mouth, they always like try to find somewhere to go press it up against. You know those fallow bracelets that people use to track the sloths?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think that sloths don't move that much. And these people, they'd gotten a fallow bracelet, right? And they were like, what the heck? How is this sloth moving this much? And so the people down there that actually put collars and tracking stuff on went down there and checked it out. And what it was in a banana plantation, and the sloth was getting on clumps of bananas and riding them through the banana plantation. So you have this sloth riding bananas, ziplining through the plantation. I think that would be hilarious to see.
Yeah. They definitely move a lot more than I thought.
Oh yeah. When they want to get somewhere, they can move pretty fast. Especially climbing. If they get on the floor, like for example this tile floor, it's really difficult for them because there's nothing to grab onto.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to like put their hands just like in little grooves. So that's the reason when people see them like they've fallen on the road or something, they try to help them to the side because there's nothing for them to grab onto.
Okay.
Like they're not built to walk, they're built to climb through the trees.
You're drooling on me. That's okay.
Let me see if the next person's here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, are you sure you don't want me up here? He's a cutie.
He is.
He's like, you talking about me? We're talking about you, Dash. Dash, you about ready to meet some people?
You're gonna be so popular today.
There we go. And everybody's pretty local. Alright, Dash, you ready? I'm gonna give you my arm. Come on. Let me have this one. There we go. Yes, I know I don't have my hoodie on, and that feels different for me. Because those little claws, do you need a hand?
Maybe.
Yeah, that one's a little. Alright, let's head out and meet some more people. What'd you think?
This is the best experience I've ever had.
Oh, awesome. There's the hand sanitizer again, and a Google review if you're into that. If not, you know, whatever. And there's a restroom down there if you need to use it. When you're leaving, just make sure you don't fall in the little crack.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. You guys ready?
Sure.
Come on in.
We're trying to figure out if Ed spits or not. Camel spit?
They do spit.
That's right.
That one actually is Humphrey. He's a baby. We're switching out name tags there. He's not really a spitter. He is a he likes to jump a lot. And a camel that jumps.
Me singer?
Oh yeah, that's you.
Okay. Does it have a weight limit?
No?
You plus one sloth.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to get me out.
Well, it's all right. We'll go get you out. I mean, we might leave you there and just let you stay with the sloth.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put him in your lap, and when he's in your lap, you just want to do long, slow pets. And if he's like trying to eat some, which we're gonna feed him, you just want to make sure that he eats that, and then don't put your finger in his mouth. You see the sloth drop something on me?
Yeah.
I know, it happens all the time.
What would he drop on you?
Food.
Oh.
Because I gave him a green bean earlier,
Oh.
and he's like, I don't want this junk. Alright. Here we go. And you don't have to do much, I'm just going to kind of lay on you.
No.
If you hold him right up underneath his bum, you feel okay?
Yeah.
And just try to relax. And if you're relaxed, he's going to be relaxed.
Oh, buddy.
There you go. I'm going to let you hold this little bowl. It's got some treats in there for me, and he'll just stick his little face in there.
You put it to his face?
Yep. And they will go to town. And his name is Dash.
Dash.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like rice or ramen.
Well, it is a little bit of a mixture of a high grain rice and then also sweet potato that's boiled and shredded. And then they moved to primarily veggies.
So do they eat like constantly?
They eat 10% of their body weight every single
I
day.
remember reading that, and they poop out 30% once a week.
Yep. That's exactly right.
So how do they survive in the wild since they're so
I
slow?
know, yeah.
Just being quiet and relaxing and not drawing attention to themselves. So a big thing that they have that's pretty incredible is they have 46 ribs, 2 sets of 23. So that's pretty much double what most mammals have. Another thing that they have is they have a connective tissue inside of them that acts like a seat belt for their guts. The reason that's important is they're all the time hanging from trees or hanging upside down. If you had a very full stomach sitting on your lungs, you wouldn't be able to breathe.
Right.
Yeah.
The second thing it does is they fall out of the trees probably once a week from like 100
Like
feet.
a panda bear does? Or...
Well, it's not just from being clumsy. It's also like, hey, I know what I weigh. I'm going to get this fresh leaf at the end of the branch. All of a sudden, harpy eagle or jaguar lands on it trying to eat them. Then the weight's like tripled, so they go crashing down to the ground. But the sloth's going to survive because they basically have a seat belt for their guts. God's was like, hey, you like to bungee jump out of trees? We're going to kind of give you an internal parachute.
Here, you hold them now. I just want to look at them.
2 minutes.
We'll switch about halfway through. The most stressful thing for sloths is the switching. And the reason we don't do, like, sometimes you see, like, people stand in a gigantic circle and they have the little pillow and they pet the sloth. There's like 30 people petting the sloth. We don't do that because it's like, I wouldn't want 30 people lining up to pet me. So
Yeah.
we don't think animals do either. So, yeah, we just switch once.
So how do you like feed them all the time, or?
Yeah. So I'm usually feeding them, or Michaela's feeding them in the morning before encounters. Obviously, they snack during encounters, and then in the evening they get more snacks. And they always have access to water, even though they rarely drink it.
Why don't they drink their water?
Because they get most of it from their food.
Oh.
Yeah. Certain animals are like, they don't need that much water. Like a fennec fox, it can live like 4 months without water. A Bactrian camel can live like 3 months without water. So it's not like you're just like, oh, hey, you have a spring, because the sloth isn't going to be like, hey, I'm coming out of the tree to go look for a water fountain. Like, that would be the worst vulnerability ever.
Yeah.
So they're just like, we're staying up in the trees and we get all our nutrients and hydration from those leaves.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 oldest living sloths on record were Jan and Paula, and they were in Germany at the zoo. They were 52 and 54 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And we had another one here in the States that made it to 49.
Will you take them?
You want us here? I'll switch for you. Can we switch?
Mm-hmm.
The rice on you a little bit much? Yeah, that'll make it real. All right, you ready, sir?
Yeah.
And you can just relax. You'll do all the work. She's basically I'll leave this for you. He's probably just gonna touch it.
He's softer than I thought he'd be.
Oh, he's really
He's
soft.
super soft. Doesn't moss grow on them in the wild because it goes so slow?
Yeah, algae and bacteria. And I learned another thing the other day. I say that they're always ready for a rave because they glow in the dark in the wild. So the algae that's growing, if you shine the right UV light on it, it's phosphorescent.
Oh, cool.
Another thing that's really cool is the algae and bacteria that grows in the cracks of their hair they're thinking that it has pharmacological uses because it's curing lots of things. So they're doing a lot of research on the type of algae that grows in the cracks of their hair. So
wow,
crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Oh, he's scratching.
Oh. Sweet baby.
So now how old is he?
He is, 16 months old.
16 months. Because I remember watching one of your videos where you said they grow really slow.
They do. So Flash is only 7 years old. And once they get into their 20s is when those claws are like huge. Like you can already see like his are good, I don't know, 6 inches long, but they're curved, right? And so when they're getting in that 20-year mark, you're getting claws that are this big.
Dang.
Yeah, because they're wrapping around bigger and bigger trees, you know, so it helps them. And the reason that we have live bark on all the things is so that they can wear it down. Because if not, we don't want to try to dribble it.
No.
We want you want some more food, bud?
He's eating his claw.
Yeah, here, let's give you some of these. He will munch that. And once he opens up, you can drop that right in there.
See that?
You want this green bean, bud?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a green bean.
Now, like, do they recognize you and that's
The
what-
voices and the smells.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So they bond with you.
Yeah, so Flash has been around John the most, and John has deeper voice than I do. So a lot of times in the morning, you have to make yourself sound at least like me, or he's not going to come down because he's like, hey, where's my person? So a lot of times we'll be like, hey, Flash, and then he'll be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So they don't see very well.
Horrible. Monorod chromacy, which means that they basically see in black and white, or like that horrible 80s night vision that you would see like in the first Terminator. That's kind of what they're
Yeah.
seeing. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So they're like, I hope these people are friendly. Yeah, their vision's so bad is when we had this painted up here, Flash came outside and tried to climb on those trees. The ones that are painted. Yeah, they're just like, okay, that's a thing.
So this is where they live, I guess, in these rooms here.
So this is just where we do encounters. Right here behind this door is a large 2-story enclosure where Flash lives, and so that goes all the way up to the Sloth suite. The Sloth suite is up above us. It has 3 master suites, 2 bunk rooms. So you get Flash for roommate, and then Flash's area also goes outside. So once it's 75 to 80 degrees, we let him outside. That way he can get good UVs and be outside. Zoe, she's in there. She has her area and an outdoor area. Dash, right now, he is in an enclosure in Flash's area. And the reason we have them separated is sometimes when you just throw two animals in there together and you don't let them get acquainted, it's not the best idea ever. So
Yeah.
people sometimes see Dash's area and they're like, oh, he's in a cage. I'm like, we're letting them get used to each other first.
Sure.
Yeah.
So they fight?
No, it's not fight, but we don't want to leave unsupervised animals together who aren't used to each other.
Right. Because I mean, as slow as they move, it's hard to imagine them like.
He's
It's-
asleep.
It's more that once they're hooked, their claws come together, so their relaxed state is pulling in. So that's the reason they never fall. So he's not even thinking about holding on. Their tendons lock like that. So when they go to touch each other or whatever, if they just touch and don't think about relaxing, their hands are locked. It's like barbed wire. They're like, oh, we're stuck. I'm like, no, I think and let go.
Do they always have their tongue sticking out, or is that just his thing?
Dash is doing it the most. Chloe does it
This
sometimes.
little paw just fell.
He definitely has a little personality. And occasionally they do like this reverse Superman, which is hilarious. Like just how you're holding them, and people always think they're gonna fall. But what they'll do is they like go with their front, and they just lean all the way back, and they look like they're like flying. You know, they're not gonna fall because that's what they do in the trees. But everybody's like, oh no, they're gonna fall. I'm like, they're not gonna fall.
So how'd you guys get into this?
John and Donna opened. Well, they came here for retirement. They had moved here, and the only thing that was here was the horse barn and the riverside cabin. And John and Donna, previous to this, had done some like real estate and apartments and things like that. And during COVID, when you didn't have to pay your bills, it wasn't so advantageous for small to medium-sized landlords.
Right.
So they were just going to Airbnb the cabin. And I don't think they really understood, oh, it's live, it's listed, people rented it. And then they got a llama, and now we're a zoo. That's pretty much what happened.
So you got,
Yeah.
you got the fox, camels, llama, I saw that. You get kangaroos.
Kangaroos,
What's
quadamundis,
a quadrumundi?
a Central or South American raccoon has a large tail or a long tail, but it's the same kind of family. And then we have chinchillas, three-banded armadillos, sulcata tortoises,
Goodness.
zebras, alpacas, Bactrian and dromedary camels.
It's beautiful here. Y'all like maintaining their spaces so good.
It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Down there by the river, it's really cool because, so this is the Ocoee River, and a lot of people don't know that the Ocoee actually starts in Georgia as the Tuckahoe River. And then the series of dams that were built, they were built in the early 1900s, and they were built obviously for electricity, but there was a series of different dam companies, and they had this town, like right over here at the lake, and had 2,000 people living in it with no horses and no cars in this town. And then people would work, but they also had like a hotel where people would come up and visit and travel, and you can still find the remnants of the hotel.
Nice.
Oh wow.
So a lot of cool history.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know,
He
where we
loves
live.
history.
What's the place? Elkmont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
Can I look at his hand?
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick it up?
He won't mind. Some of the other ones will. He'll just move it away after a minute.
Look at that.
And the palm feels just like a monkey's palm. It's the same type of leather.
Uh-oh, don't you bite me.
And he's just like, okay, you got 2 seconds, that was it. That's how they hold on to reality.
yeah, he was asleep. Because it was is the age just for these guys? Because what was it, 13?
So the age limit has to do with the claws. So you can imagine like a little kid holds those. It's too much, so we have like a little tiny baby sloth that stays on the towel. That way it's not getting that pulling. Because, I mean, it doesn't really hurt, but it's the fact that little kids, like, they've never been grabbed and
Right.
so it's
Well,
like,
he's not grabbing hard though.
it just feels different to little kids because we've said that same sloth even when it was smaller, and it's like once a sloth gets past like 7-8 pounds, it's just because their claws, and when their claws are sitting in there on a little kid, they feel all of that weight pulling,
Yeah.
and it's too much for them.
So
Yeah.
can you bring like smaller kids for
Oh
that?
yeah,
Because you know we have granddaughters, and I thought about
100%.
something for them. But then when I was just looking at this one, and that said 13 and over.
Yeah, and it's the one with Chloe is for younger, and then Flash can also be like the ones we do in the morning when we're teaching and not holding. I think that's down to like 6 or 8 or something. My daughter's 9, obviously she's a little bit different, but I mean she loves it. Like
She's
I
got
have
a
her,
friend on the inside.
well, I have her even present. Like I have her teach about the animals because I think it's like a good trait. Like if you can talk, like that's good. But yeah, they would love the bottle feeding the baby kangaroos. Is what little kids love because the fur is really soft, and then they come up and they put their little paws like on your leg while you're bottle feeding them, so it does all the feels.
Nice.
And then the miniature Scottish Highland cows, that's always pretty cute for kids. The Finnick foxes are good, but they're sometimes a little excitable, you know, like they want to move
All
around.
the big ears that they just carried some out.
Yeah, people do encounters with them. The thing that kids really like is if the farm tour, once you come down here into the exotic animal barn, you're actually holding hedgehogs. So like a little kid holding a hedgehog is fun. And then we have micro squirrels and sugar gliders. So they're getting hands-on with like really tiny cute animals.
Oh.
Yeah.
This guy's asleep.
Yeah, it's a tough life for a sloth.
How many people does he see a day?
He only does like 5 or 6 encounters a day, that's it. And he would have done one less, but Flash decided not to come down this morning and finally came down, so I've been feeding him some.
Oh,
We don't-
so he does encounters too?
Yeah, he does like 10 and 10:30, so that's the ones where we're really teaching a lot, like, hey, this is everything to do with the sloths. And then typically people do that for 30 minutes, and then they usually add on like holding a sloth, or at least somebody in the party is usually doing that.
Because it's you in the videos, right?
It is me usually doing the videos, I guess, because I talk a lot. Usually Michaela is doing encounters. Today everybody went up to some show in Gatlinburg, and so I was like, okay, so you're stuck with me today, sorry. But I did add this. What do you guys think about the sounds? Have you guys heard the sounds? So it's been playing lightly in the background. I've been playing jungle sounds because I've gotten tired of the quiet. And I was like, I'm gonna play jungle sounds in the background because I think it sounds more ambiance, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes them happy.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you might miss home.
Because what are they, Asia? Is that where they're from?
No, Central and South America.
Oh, really?
I lived in Costa Rica for a little bit.
No, not you. I meant the sloth. But
Both.
yeah. Okay, all right.
And no, if you mistook me for Asian, I'd be like, well, we gotta get you some glasses. No, they're in Costa Rica, Honduras, places like that.
Oh, okay. And now were you down there for animals? Is that what you were there for?
I
Or?
was down there to kayak.
Okay.
I like to fall off waterfalls.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that how you went there near the Ocoee?
I came up to the Enclosure just to kayak, but I've been coming up here for 35 years to go to Tellico
Gotcha.
because I like those waterfalls.
Because I know we're not far from where they did the Olympics, right?
Right, just upstream of us, that's where they had the 1996 Olympics. And I taught on the Enclosure for kayaking for a little bit, but I'm a daughter now, so I just teach her. Let me check the schedule, I'll be right back. You guys don't run away with the sloth, okay?
Oh no, there's no running here.
We moved not much faster.
You're so good with animals.
You don't want to pet him?
Yeah, they're soft. And you've got them going to sleep.
You think that's food? I think he just squeaked.
He squeaked. Oh, he's scratching himself.
Is he putting on a show for y'all?
Is he teething or something? Because he used to mess with that part of his mouth.
So what they do is they, when they're chewing on all this food, a lot of times it gets stuck kind of on the roof of their mouth, and then they get in there and they dig it back out. It's hilarious. You want another green bean, bud?
Yeah. likes hearing your voice.
No? Okay. And you guys actually have a double, so you're good.
How many more do you have today?
I think there's only like 2 more after y'all. And then I think a couple people are probably with Chloe.
This is where he's doing the Superman thing.
Oh, he'll go all the way back sometimes. And Zoe does it way more, but she's a little bit older than
But
him.
no, he's not really holding on. It doesn't feel like he's holding on to the bottom. He is, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And like when I'm doing videos and stuff, like I'm kind of holding him, but if I let go, he just holds on to my hand. Another thing that's pretty remarkable about them is they never enter a form of hibernation nor torpor, but they can slow their metabolism all the way down to only like 300 calories a day.
Holy cow.
So that's it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Another kind of abnormal thing that sloths do is they are really never together as a family, and the female sloth makes a very loud C or D sharp sound, and that's the sign I want to have a baby, and that's it. They come together and they're dead. There is nothing. The mom usually has the baby in the tree. Usually she's able to grab the umbilical cord and bite it. Occasionally the baby bungee jumps all the way to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
They survive it?
Usually.
Do y'all give them baths?
Very rarely, only when they have made a huge mess. Which, you know, if they were in my house, you might get. But we try to let them be as normal as they would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a rainforest area, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So they get natural showers all the time.
And they're actually gonna be covered in that algae and bacteria. I mean, you almost can't see them because they look like a very dirty wasp mess out in the wild. That's exactly what they look like because they're all curled up. They're kind of that color, and then they have the algae and moss. And when you're looking for them, people are like, "Oh, it's a wasp nest." I'm like, "No, it's a balled up sloth."
Now, are they like super common down there?
Fairly common. Part of what was happening is people wanted to hold sloths in Costa Rica and Honduras, and it was legal. So some people were doing it the correct way, but then what happened is lots of people that were local to the area would see gigantic cruise ships coming in. And so they go, "Oh, well, I know where a sloth is. It's 5th tree in, 6th branch up on the left. I'll go grab a sloth."
Right.
But you do that enough, all the sloths start to disappear. Because you run out of sloths, because you can't just take your very sloth and let people hold it because it's covered in stuff. So they're dipping them in bleach, which ruins their ecosystem, and they can't digest their food. And then sometimes they're even pulling their teeth because what wild animal wants to be held? So Costa Rica and Honduras were like, no more holding sloths because you guys can't be trusted.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah. Because some people, they see people holding sloths, like, no, it's horrible. I'm like, well, here, let's put some context.
Well, and they're almost kind of domesticated at this point, right?
Correct. These sloths are more removed from the jungle than we are from, like, riding over on the Santa Maria. For real, like, that's how many generations there's been of sloths. So,
I was going to ask how often do they have babies?
you could do once a year, or I guess it technically every other year, because the gestation is 10 to 11 months.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, nothing happens fast.
And just one at a time?
Yeah.
Do they nurse off their mother?
They do, but they come out with a full set of teeth, and the mom never makes more milk than for that one feeding. So, you know, most mammals keep extra milk on hand. Sloths don't, because that would be another burn of calories for them, because they would be having to heat that milk and produce extra. So it really is like frugal energy living for the sloth.
Hmm.
Did he just sneeze?
Yeah. They shove rice in there sometimes and then blow it out. It's hilarious.
Nothing came out, fortunately.
Flash, you want to go back in here, give him a treat, show him how you move? I'll open it for you, bud.
It's like me all the time.
If you give me a little room, I'll move the door for you. You make things so difficult sometimes, buddy.
That's great. And that's like full speed ahead, right?
If he wanted to go faster, he could.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But not like a ton faster, right?
No, not a lot. Once he gets over to his tree, sometimes he kind of kicks it in high gear. And by high gear, I mean twice as fast. I think it's pretty amazing how he climbs, though.
Yeah. He doesn't have much to hang on to.
No.
Yeah, jealous.
Sweet baby.
Oh, let me close this other one. We're not going in the Ash's area.
And now, when you were out of the room, you made like a little squeaking noise. Is that him?
Yeah. He's like, do I still get to eat something?
So I take it they like to be warm, huh?
Oh. 75 to 80 degrees all the time. I couldn't deal with it being in my house. Up there at the main house, it's 80 degrees all the time because there's always animals in there,
Oh, really?
and it's warm.
I think you get used to it though, probably. And plus, as you get older, like I used to be the guy. Like I grew up north, and I wore shorts
Yeah.
in this, in the winter, and then you hit like 50, and you don't want to be cold anymore for some reason.
John, he spent a lot of time on around nukes where it's always hot, and so he's like, I like the hot, and I stuck my head in his car the other day when it was like 30 degrees outside, and I was like, 100 in your car.
Oh
It's
gosh.
like, you're gonna have a heart attack. It's like, this is too hot.
Now, do they have ears, or they just have like
They do. You can.
ears in there?
They're right there, and you can touch them. They're kind of the same as ours, except they're more of a circle. You'll be able to see it on your side good. You can move his hair a little bit. It's just like us, except they have long hair. So if you have long hair, you can't see your ears.
My bad.
I see you, Dash.
He sees a blonde.
Yeah, nice. He's like, are you a big food item? It's like, you sound like that guy though.
And you're sure you won't fall over?
No. I won't. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find the other person.
Do you know like hold him?
He's kind of heavy.
To me,
The
I
way
didn't feel
I'm
anything.
the way I'm sitting, he was heavy because I can't put him on my lap because of my belly.
I didn't hear about my shoulder.
He's so soft. This was so much fun.
We'll come back here with our granddaughters. Now wait.
That's all it.
His other idea.
I didn't see any staff out there. It was only like just gas, and I was like, "Does anybody come out here?" I was like, "How do y'all have a good time?" We got a couple more minutes for the next one.
Yeah, this is a very cool facility though here. Super clean. Last year, like I said, when you get to our age, you just buy what you want when you want it. So when Christmas comes, and she's like one of those horrible people in the family that's just like nothing.
Love notes.
Yeah.
And
So you look for something unique, and so last year we did those Scottish
Mm-hmm.
cows, and super nice people, and I think they were just getting started doing it, but like basically they put you in a side by side and drove you around, and like there's one There's one, and they had babies, but
They had one baby they let you touch.
yeah, but it was like for 3 minutes at the end of the.
Oh.
I mean, when you drove around the field more than anything.
Yeah. I'm always like, well, if you're doing that, you better tell them some good facts. That's actually why I brought this TV, and I'm making them basically a slideshow. That way, if people forget why they're talking.
Oh, cool.
Well, and even when we first got there, they played like a National Geographic 10-minute history of the Scottish cows. Super nice people, though.
Yeah, some people are goo for gaga over those cows. I said that's
They get huge and their horns get massive.
No. The miniature ones
Will
do
never
not.
do that?
They stay 70 pounds.
See,
Are
these
you
were the
serious?
full-size ones, but they were.
Yeah.
They had like a cow full.
Yeah, no, this is as big as they will get, is that size.
Oh,
This is the most
wow.
expensive tiny hamburger you've ever seen in your life, is what I said. Forget Wagyu. That.
So that's how they make crystals.
Yeah. Or maybe how they used to, because they're not good anymore.
Right.
I went over there a couple years ago and I had a crystals and I was like, what poison is this?
Well,
It's like-
crystals and White Castles, you know, their claim to fame is that's where you went at 2 o'clock in the morning when the bar closed and there was no other place to go. And then now they don't even stay open that late.
No, it's
And
just
there's
bad
other
food
options.
during the day.
Yeah, so you go, if you ever just feel like you want to purge your digestive system, that's when you go. And then you get like a sloth. You probably get rid of 30% of your body weight in
Yeah.
one sitting.
I did the bad thing. I bought a bag of 10 and I had 2 and I said, the rest of these are going in the garbage.
Oh, every once in a while, I guess it's from being down here so long. It's like, you know, something from your, like, you know, something you remember from when you were a kid.
Yep.
That when you eat it, like, I'm like that with, like, when I was a kid, I used to eat those Chef Boyardee.
Oh yeah.
And then I eat one now and I'm like, I don't know what this is. It's not pasta.
To me, it was the package of the pecan swirls. You know, like the
Oh, yeah.
6 and they would come in the tray.
Right.
And you're like, I bet I can eat these before anybody notices that I eat them.
A friend of mine said that for Christmas. He's like, now remember, Christmas time is the best time where you can walk in the house and be like, everybody turn away, look. And you can like run like you're running a present. And then like, you can go sit in the bathroom and eat the Kentucky Fried Chicken by
Oh,
yourself.
yes. That's KFC. I had a friend whose parents would never let him have like any junk food. And so once he reached the 20s, every birthday party was KFC and cake.
Dang.
Yeah, you like when he laughs, you know who it is.
He's like, that guy's loud.
The guy's got food. That cool as can be.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab them, and when I bring them in, I'll just pick up the sloth from you, and then give you a hand, and we'll be good. Do you guys have any more questions about the sloths?
No, you did great.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to get a picture of you two together with the sloth?
Sure.
Is this the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He won't fall, he's just trying to, I call it Stevie Wonder, because that's what he does. He's kind of just wiggle side to side. I'm gonna get a couple.
He's posing.
It's following you.
He knows his role. Alright, I got a bunch.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, thank you. Someone is mad out there.
Is that true? I was trying to chase you.
It's hot in here. Well, it's 83 degrees in here, that's why.
That's how he likes it.
He's so soft.
Get you your ball again.
Every animal loves you. Oh, you just need some.
Get some rice up your nose again. Rip your scalp. Chew it forever. Chew it forever.
So if you guys can dip your hand sanitizer, and then you guys ever no, you're excited. Go in. Feel free to look around at anything, just don't put your hands inside anything.
Food man's coming back. Did you hear him?
Oh, it looks like he's rubbing on you.
Food man's back.
Yeah. That's all I am to him.
So we are here.
True. True. As long as you know your role.
That's it.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, he loves you.
Yeah. He's like, you're gonna hold me.
Nice. Oh,
You got rice.
I don't have to stop for dinner for you now.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, you definitely found your calling.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you have.
It's
Thank
very fun.
You made it very enjoyable.
Mhm.
You guys had a good
Is that the
time?
baby that's in there now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's a Google review there, hand sanitizer. Feel free to use the restroom. The iguana won't bother you, just don't try to ride it.
Oh gosh.
That wasn't
Nice
on
to-
my bucket list, but I'll save it for now. man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
You guys, if you're ready, you can go ahead and come on in. And we're just gonna go and sit in the chairs and hang out with Sloths.
Yay!
Yay, that's right. All right, was yours supposed to be with Chloe, or do you?
It said Chloe's.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put this guy on you to let you hold for a second, and then I'm gonna give her Chloe. Do you want to hold?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
There you go.
Hang that thing on me.
Who's that one?
This is Dash.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. You tell me where to.
You don't do a thing.
Okay.
If you just lay back and relax,
I'll
he'll just fall in.
figure it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it's
Hi.
He's really chill. Like I do that all the time with him. He'll just hang out there.
What's up? Hey, a little tea.
soft.
You're really flexible. You're doing some yoga.
Oh my goodness.
So the biggest thing is just long, slow pets for the sloths. Don't do the cat scrunch
Yeah.
thing because they don't like it. And then when we feed them, they're a little bit blind, so just don't put your fingers in their mouth.
We're gonna feed them?
Yeah.
Oh.
They usually want a little snack. Usually not humans. I'm just Did you guys have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was good. How about you?
Really good. And now it's warm, so I'm really confused.
Right? We were playing with the cows earlier. I was like, it is like 100 degrees outside.
It's so warm. Next week it'll be cold though.
Right? Just to keep us on our feet.
Alright. So you can kind of hold this if she wants any. Sometimes she does, sometimes. There you go. That'll be pretty cute. Then Dash will usually just hang out there. We might get him a little snack because he looks like he's been.
he's like,
He's
wait
like,
a minute.
I'm looking up.
It's like
Asking, where's my food?
So what is this? Rice and carrots?
sweet potato that's shredded up.
Oh.
It's so It's a green bean, bro. I know. You're not getting the rice yet.
It's like, I like the good stuff.
You want one more of these? No.
Is that what he likes, the rice?
Yeah, because they kind of turns into a sugar, right? Because it's starch.
Exactly.
So to them, I think that's what happens. So when we boil sweet potatoes or carrots, I think it does the same process. Those enzymes change to more like a sugar,
Yeah.
and they tend to like it a lot more. But you don't want to overload their system with too much sucrose because they process their food through a bacterial process. So sucrose can speed up that bacteria too
I
much.
didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's the reason we're always trying to make it kind of plain.
fast, and nobody likes a fast sloth.
Yeah. Humphrey out there, our Bactrian camel, his face looks just like Sid the Sloth from Zootopia. Like his eyes are too far apart, you know? I'm like, you look more like a sloth than the sloths.
She's like eating away.
They eat 10% of their body weight every day. So most people hear that and they're like, oh, that's not a lot. I'm like, if you weighed 200 pounds, could you eat 20 pounds of food?
True.
I couldn't.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he fell asleep.
Yeah, they sleep about 15 to 20 hours a day. So a lot of it is munch and nap.
Oh, sorry, did I wake you?
So today is the first day that I've tried to play a little ambient background jungle noise. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Okay. I was like, I feel like it's too quiet before.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Okay.
It just adds to it.
Yeah, you feel like you're in the jungle.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, she's so neat.
So Flash lives right here. That's our adult sloth, and he normally comes out at 10:30. Today he decided to sleep in, which was okay, and so he just came out. We fed him a little bit, and then I let him go back in. He has a 2-story enclosure that goes all the way up, so if you're staying upstairs in the sloth suite, you have a sloth for a minute. You can look and see the sloth.
What?
Yeah. And then he has an outdoor area right there that once it's 75 to 80 degrees, he can run outside and get his hair going. Upstairs, what is also really cool is there's 2 hidden bunk rooms. You guys know like Chronicles of Narnia? So you know how they open the wardrobe and go in?
Yeah.
That's how they're set up. Like you open up the
That's
wardrobe,
so cool.
move the clothes, and you go in. And then in the bunk rooms, there's little portals in the ground, and you can look and see either baby kangaroos in one or camels in the other.
That's such a cool idea.
Yeah. So it's a pretty sweet setup.
So you can rent that sloth suite?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with the beds in it?
Yeah,
I
it
watched
has.
a video that had like
That's, go
yeah.
ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. It had like 2 beds, and it kind of looked like a spider monkey suite.
Oh, so well, that one was when I was doing just like a monkey video,
Oh, okay.
and that was up at the main house.
Oh, okay.
Upstairs, it's 3 master suites.
Oh wow.
2 of them are hanging beds, and another one is like a regular bed but has a jacuzzi, and then there's 2 hidden bunk rooms, so it holds 10 people.
Oh wow.
So like you bring 10 people in, and it's a good deal.
Yeah.
You bring 1 person in, and you're like, it's not a good deal. So you
That
know,
makes sense.
a lot of people are like, what's the price? And I'm like, this is the price for 10 people. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a neat idea, though.
Yeah. And the other thing we started doing just recently is cuddle in your cabin, wagon, or sloth suite. And what that's really good for is, let's say that you have 3 or 4 people that all want to see the sloths. You can do an encounter in your wagon or your cabin
wow.
or the sloth suite. And it's a cool way to kind of have like an intimate experience, so then you're just in your area.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun.
I like that idea. He said something about that when we got here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a neat idea. Oh, look our little Tommy. Man, he's like passed out. Oh, there he goes.
Question, is he as soft as these are?
No, as they get older, they get just a little bit more bristly than him. Just a tad.
That's what honestly, he's a lot softer than I figured. I
Yeah.
figured it was just like really coarse.
And their hair, I say it's between beard hair and regular hair. That's what it feels like to me. My daughter, who's 9, says that it is troll doll hair.
Ah!
So maybe she's an expert on it. I don't know. She said it feels like troll doll hair. I said,
That's hilarious.
okay, well, thank you. And you can really see the coloring change that happens. So as babies, they are really, really dark. And then this is kind of 16 months. And then as they get into flash and that mature age, they're getting really light. But they're not going to look like that out in the wild because they're going to be covered in algae and bacteria and bugs.
Right.
When you see them out in the wild, they're going to be balled up and it's going to look like a dirty hornet's nest from a long ways away. That's exactly what it looks like. Yep.
Yeah.
So is it, I mean, clearly it is. It's kind of a stupid question, but since you're not having them in the wild, since they are like in your house, is it
still just fine for them to be clean like this?
Oh, so in
'Cause I
terms
thought
of
they
the,
needed like that.
they do need the bacteria to be able to digest their food, and they get the start of the bacteria from their mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then here we're constantly checking that bacteria in terms of their poop. If it's too wet, too runny,
Oh,
then we're
okay.
modifying the diet.
Oh, okay.
And the good thing is, between 4 sloths, you always have a live culture of good bacteria.
True.
So it's kind of like that.
So the sourdough starter. It's getting you pass it on.
I think you're slowing down.
Yeah, I think he's like. She's like, I'm getting a little full.
I'm trying to bring you back in. There you go.
How much did you say they sleep?
15 to 20 hours. Yeah.
Hi.
So the window for cuddles is only so much.
Well, a lot of times they just fall asleep on people.
Yeah.
So it's
They're
like,
look, I haven't had enough naps today. So
yeah.
You'll have to do it.
How is your daughter not in here all day helping her?
Well, as you know, 9-year-olds sometimes like to continue talking past the point where you're supposed to stop. But I do let her try to like make videos and stuff, because I think that's a good skill to be able to publicly
Yeah.
speak. And she does pretty well with
That's
it.
a good idea.
And I think if you're speaking about something you enjoy, it's a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're going for more. I thought she slowed down, but no.
She gets it. And I think her coat is the prettiest out of all of them so far.
She's beautiful.
And Dash is just a gigantic pillow.
I love his face.
So the reason that we have a 3-banded armadillo here is they are kind of related to sloths. They are all in the super order of Zothorin, and so what that means is the sloths, the 3-banded armadillos, and then the giant anteaters all have the ability to curl themselves up into a perfect ball. So that word Zothorin means hinged spine, and those are the only 3 mammals that can make themselves up into balls.
Oh.
Okay.
And
Where's the armadillo at?
He is outside because it's warm enough for him to be outside right now. So he's outside because I went to go grab him earlier because it's been cold and I normally bring him in during this.
Yeah.
But he's outside right now.
Oh, okay.
So I like to bring him in for a lot of different reasons. One is his name is Baku, or short for Bakugan, which I think is hilarious.
Cute.
And we're hoping to get a girl one and name her Shaka Khan, and then we would have awesome
Adorable.
walkout music.
That's adorable.
I gotta give credit to John for that one. It would be pretty awesome to have some Shaka Khan when the armadillos walk out.
That's good.
Yes.
I saw my fair share of armadillos growing up. I grew up in Texas.
Oh yeah,
We saw them everywhere.
Yeah.
Those roadrunners,
those are the 7, 8, and 9 banded. The tail is much longer,
yeah,
and so those don't have the ability to curl themselves all the way up into a ball.
yeah.
But they are definitely in that family. And so in the family of armadillos, there's over 20 different kinds. And so there's one all the way down that's about the size of your hand. It's called the pink fairy armadillo, and it actually looks cute. It has like a little sombrero looking shell that sticks out to the side, and it has like this crazy looking pink hair. And then on the extreme other end is the giant armadillo, and that thing weighs over 100 pounds.
Wow.
Oh my
I'm not
goodness.
familiar with it.
So it's like
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one of those.
so many crazy things.
No? Maybe?
She just loves it.
I don't know until I put it down.
She'll probably relax. So someone came in with a heart rate monitor once, and their heart rate at the beginning was like 100. And by the time they were done, it was like in the 40s. I was like,
What?
That's awesome.
like you've relaxed.
That's so cool. I mean, you can't help but relax with this, though. This is like chill.
I was like, man, I think we should just hang up some hammocks and have,
Yes.
you know, naps with sloths or snoozes with sloths.
Yes. That might be how you could sleep.
It's so pretty outside. I can't believe it's gonna be gross again.
It is really nice out there.
That's what I tell everybody. The past few years, it's always been like, don't worry, it's gonna get down to the 20s, and then Christmas will come. It'll be summer. I don't need
Like
to
if
bowl.
you're gonna hold it, I don't need it in my face.
So did you guys grow up in Calhoun area or from there?
No. We met in Chattanooga, so.
Oh, okay. I'm originally from North Georgia, but I got a house in Chattanooga in like 19 or 20. But I think I'm gonna sell it. Too many people in Chattanooga.
Oh, I know.
I'm like,
What in the world?
I'm
There are
like-
tons of people.
and my house is in Red Bank, so it's like pretty close, but I'm still like, too many people.
I feel like that about Florida too. I lived there for like almost 20 years, and where I lived then was perfect. And then I go back to visit, and I'm like, where are all these people from? And
Yeah.
it's insane the amount of people.
The bubbles are running out.
She what?
The little bubbles are running out.
Oh,
Oh, Alex getting her tongue sticking out just barely. Yeah, she's I'm about ready to go to sleep.
yeah, she looks like she's slowing down.
It's up to
I know. It's like don't. It looks like she's trying to grab something though.
well, she doesn't really have thumbs, so
No.
she don't no.
I know. I'm
Don't
like,
touch the
no.
thumbs.
I'm sorry. There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness, my face. Okay, can I trade?
Yeah. You wanna hold
Is
it
that
for a little bit?
okay? You take her. I don't want to.
You're fine. You're okay. Oh.
He's
Do
like,
what?
no.
She did. I want that one. Touch his arm. He was like, "Oh." He started moving.
He's comfy.
He's like, "Well, this one's fluffy." He's a little fluffy.
When they grab the back of my arm, that was
Don't look at him. No. You're fine.
There's teeth.
I feel neglected.
No.
There you go.
That was cute. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. He's still facing you though.
Pat along the side of his face. The side of his face is. Yeah. A little tongue.
No, I love his little tongue. Oh my goodness. I want the hug. That's what I want. It was like, she's adorable, but I want the hug. His little nose is
It didn't work.
twitching.
He didn't cry. Yeah, his little nose twitches like crazy. What?
He's tightening down. Oh my god, I love it so much. How does she not just sit in here all day except she's 9? I'm like at the age where I could, I guess.
Yeah. That's it. Dang. Did I touch him?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
I don't know if he's allowed to. He didn't say he was allowed to.
This one.
I'm hunting for AAA batteries. told the whole staff to be on the lookout. You know how that goes. It's like you find every other battery except the one you want.
And then when you go buy some, you'll come back and they'll be like 8
Right there.
packs.
Yeah.
Just lying around.
I'm like,
Look, I don't need them now.
trying to get this TV on, it's like the remote's dead, and it's so flippin' big.
Which TV?
This one. This thing.
Computer?
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna run this through it, and then that way they can have things to remember, because people forget what they're talking about, you know? Well, if I make a huge display for them, I don't think they can forget.
You distracted him.
It'll be okay.
So what are you guys doing, Calhoun?
Can you get him to look, not, I mean, as if you're a whisperer. Can you get him to look back this way and nod at Josh?
Not at Josh, but Josh is his man. He was just
I
holding him.
know.
Which way you want?
There you go. Just this, yeah.
Where do you point to turn it on?
Somewhere on it. I haven't used it yet. Oh, do you have a universal?
Yeah.
Yeah. What app should I download? I thought it was plugged in. What app is that? And I'll download it.
It's just built in. It's got an info
Oh,
built in, so
gotcha.
it's trying that first.
Find it. I got all excited there for a minute. Oh, you did get it.
What? Can you do that with anything?
It was IR.
What?
So is that a separate one? Like, do you have a case that has the IR on it, or does that phone come with
No,
the IR?
it comes with the IR blaster built in.
Oh, okay.
But you can buy like ones that plug into the little thing and
Uh-huh.
you just turn it around and
Yeah.
do the app and
Sweet.
Come back this way. Grab your built-in pillow. Here.
so let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what I would put it on to port that in. It'd probably have to be a Bluetooth.
Is it YouTube?
No, I'm gonna run it through a Google Slide. Now you gotta turn that down.
Tear down. He was like,
I'm glad I turned it off of Facebook already.
he was like,
They're gonna walk in and be like, Kevin's watching movies during Sloth Encounters. I'll be like, it was him?
it was his fault. Hi, that's why I wanted.
Alright, so
He's holding on so tight on
it's
both
because I
sides.
was laughing so hard. Oh, yeah, it is only a fire. I would have to get it to come into the thing.
Does it say, do you have a cable or anything?
I gotta go grab, just set it on HDMI1,
Oh, okay.
and then I grab a cable and I can run it through that way. Thank you.
Boom. Yeah.
So sweet.
And I'll turn it up
No, dude. Okay, I was
just a little bit.
I was like, I can't have Mission Impossible Blair.
No, that way it's at least it's like.
Thank you.
And then at the end of the night you'll be like, I'm gonna have to unplug it.
That's fine. They better find me batteries. That's not a big request. So you do stuff with electronics in Calhoun? Is that your job?
No.
What do you do?
I actually manufacture vegan leather.
Oh, okay.
I work for a company. We do essentially the stuff that you put in Nissan,
Yeah.
Kia, Hyundai, all that stuff. They each have their own distinctive embossing roller
Right.
that puts like a leather grain or
Yeah.
puts like a perforated
Mm-hmm.
thing on it so it can be a cooled or heated seat.
Yeah.
And we manufacture, and on the orders you can determine whether it's for the seat, like that you sit on, or for the back, or for the headrest, or for the armrest, or for the different ones, because they have different thicknesses for each one.
Right, because you'd have a higher contact rate and wear out
Yeah.
different things.
And
Yeah.
then it runs through an oven, gets hot, gets the embossing roller on it, goes through, cools, gets coated in one chemical.
You're invading my sloth space.
This goes up through a dry oven, goes through another path of chemical, goes through a dry oven, and then they take it and they roll it up, and wrap it in plastic and send it off to be laminated where it has the foam sort of going to the back.
Yeah.
Are you gonna see the river?
So usually whoever's whoever's doing it for Nissan or whoever is usually located in Mexico somewhere. And they'll take it and they have kind of dyes that are set out to the proper width for the material. And they'll cut everything out. And
That's cool. I think a lot more manufacturing is going to start happening in the U.S. with all the automation and robots. I was like,
yeah.
may not be as many people working in there. I was like,
Yeah.
well, there's going to be a lot more factories happening real fast.
Yeah.
How big is this one gonna get?
It'll get as big as Flash.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's only 16, 17 months old right now. Weighs, I think, 10 pounds. No, Dash is 7. Dash is 7. Chloe's 2. And then Flash is like 15. For a while, Zoe weighed more than Flash because she was very friendly and we would do every encounter with her, but she would eat every time.
That's awesome.
So it was like, you got a 20-pound sloth. You need to let's chill out for a minute. So she's back down to normal weight.
Where do you get them from?
So Flash came to us from a facility that he was just always behind the glass window, basically another zoo. They show Ohio or Wisconsin. And so it took John almost 2 years of just feeding him every day for him to want to come out and interact with people. These 3 sloths, Dash, Zoe, and Chloe, came to us from a veterinarian and a breeder who's been working with sloths for over 30 years.
Oh, wow.
So his first sloth was an injured sloth that couldn't go back to the jungle. So from that point, he started breeding them because he is worried about the same thing that happened to the white rhino. It got hunted to extinction. So unless you have some in captivity, they can all disappear. And what Costa Rica just implemented was no holding of sloths because people were running off into the jungle and saying, hey, I need to make some money, or I want to make some money, whatever.
I gotta do it for the Instagram.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it wasn't necessarily non-locals. It was locals seeing huge cruise ships come in with 2,000 or 3,000 people,
Yeah.
and they're like, if I can get 1,000 people to each give me $10,
Yeah.
I've had a good day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the problem was they're just yanking sloths out of the jungle because they're like, oh, 5th tree in, 6th up, grab a sloth.
It's not like they can run away,
Right, but they dip it in bleach to kill off all the algae, the
Because
bacteria.
nobody wants to pet it if it's.
Oh my gosh.
So you're basically just telling the sloth that, hey, you're gonna pass away in about a month.
Right.
It's like if you took your stomach and just took your stomach away. You're like, well, you're
Yeah.
gonna starve.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, there's it's fascinating what you'll see. I've been on a couple cruises and it's rough. Certain places that you go, living conditions and what they're willing to do for money.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing a little kid out on the dock, like no legs, and a little board with wheels, begging for money. And you're like, oh, that's so sad. And the guy was like, no, I don't give him money.
Because it doesn't go to him.
Yeah.
He's working for somebody else.
He's like, his parents did that to him. No.
Yeah.
Did that.
Yeah.
It's pretty messed up when people, they're like, oh, I'm like, you're not helping that person. I was like, it's a scam being ran. I might have to turn it off because it went to that screensaver.
Well, when you plug it in, it may actually, I don't know. I'll hang around until you find a cable and then you'll have to unplug it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not
You
me.
can't turn it off from your phone like you can.
Well, I can.
It's okay. It is. We are hanging out with Sloths and it is chill. It is after Christmas and it's warm.
This whole time's just hanging out.
I know, he's cute.
Do they ever drool?
Yeah.
Look at you like.
Do
Yeah.
they?
Oh, 100%. Like, Flash did it the other day because I was sitting here making a video. And then he leans down, it's just like a bucket of drool because he's like, oh, you're gonna feed me? And I'm like, oh, man.
He's all excited.
Awesome.
Yeah. And we even were worried that something was stuck in their mouth, and so the vet put them under and we checked just to make sure like there wasn't an abscess or something was in there. It's totally fine. And I said, I think it's just a little bit of Pavlovian law. Like, you feed him every time he drools, he's excited. I was like, pretty sure we all read about that. Yeah.
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 And I would think too, especially if he knows like,
Yeah.
I'm about to get fed. People just sat down, or it's 2 o'clock. I'm about to get fed. I would think.
He just gets excited.
It's like the perfect lap dog. You never have to worry about them getting too feisty and just like, ugh, he's a handful. No, he just wants to cuddle.
Hopefully they don't get a hold of Christopher and make a sloth dog. Never know though.
It's true, seriously. When you open the fridge, his little paw tightened down. But his eyes didn't open.
So if they're in the trees and they for some reason pass away, they will stay in the tree until they get knocked out. Like knocked out.
What?
Yeah, because
Like if they're hanging on it?
their relaxed state is clamped on. So like our relaxed state's like this. So the way their tendons set up, like that's the reason it always feels like they're holding on to you.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's it. I didn't know that. He's so stinking cute. Little tongue is my favorite.
I was telling her I saw Zootopia 2.
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's predictable. But
Yeah.
it's good. That's only the best part is like they're like, oh, we gotta save your friend. We gotta get all the way across town. And that's not gonna happen unless you know the fastest driver in the world. And he's like, oh. And he calls, and all of a sudden, wow, this car comes flying around the corner. It stops, and the window's like, you know. Then he's like, hi.
It's that sloth again?
Yeah.
The one from the DMV?
Yeah, Flash.
Yeah.
And he's like, awesome, we need to get across town as quick as possible. Can you help us? And he's like, no. Problem. Like that, and you're like, oh, okay. And getting there, and they're like, all right, ready to go. And he's like,
That was funny.
gear shift. And he's like, go. So they're like, can we speed it up? Ooh!
And then he's
and
fast.
gone. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Turns out he's the fastest driver.
He just slows everything down.
Yeah.
So in terms of their environment, another thing that we do is we have a misting system inside of here.
Oh, yeah.
So they need their environment to be at least 50% humidity. And I think we're going to start misting even more because basically it should almost be uncomfortable in here,
Yeah.
like kind of like balmy. And they need that just to maintain that moisture.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they live in the Amazon and the jungle,
Yeah.
and, you know, it's,
Very wet.
yeah.
Now during the summer we have no problem with humidity.
Yeah.
We got that covered.
Yeah.
It's the winter because that air just is like,
So dry, yeah.
yeah. During the summer they're happy and we are miserable.
So sweet.
Be right back. I'll make sure they haven't revolted.
You like this one better?
Yeah, because this one hugs and naps.
That one's hanging on a towel.
No, but this one's body to body contact.
And he's got a little tongue
He
sticking out.
actually loves me.
Oh,
See, nestle down in there. They're
He's
built
like-
for nestling. Look at that.
a lot softer than I thought.
Where's your phone?
Mhm.
Let me see. Yeah, they are a lot softer. I thought they were like wiry.
Yeah.
Don't move. Oh, you woke up though, because I moved.
Alrighty.
You taking him away from me?
I think we gave you a little